everyone, and welcome to the latest At Home with Backstage interview. Today we are thrilled to be talking to Dani Gill. Not only is Dani making waves in the literary scene, but she's also a proud Longford woman. Dani is joining us through her role as the Literary Audience Development Officer with Words Ireland, supported by the Arts Council. Dani is working with 6 venues in Ireland, of which we are one and thrilled to be. We've had the pleasure of working with Dani in the past. She was our writer in residence with our Voices Literary series. So we're thrilled to be working with Dani again. So Dani is here to tell us about some exciting initiatives that are coming over the next few weeks. So Dani, how are you?
Hello, hi Janice, thanks.
How are
Hello
you?
everyone in Longford. Nice to touch base. Thanks for reaching out, sending well wishes to everyone at home and anyone who's watching this at this time. Yeah, like it's become a surprisingly busy time, even though obviously we're in lockdown. We've switched to digital methods of offerings for audiences. So I'm excited. This week will be a really busy week. We're launching the Live Network digital video series. First episode is Friday and it's Alan McMonigal, sponsored by the Backstage. And on Thursday it's National Poetry Day, and I've also made a video for National Poetry Day this year, which will go up on Passion for Poetry on YouTube on Thursday. So I'm excited about those.
It's strange times we're in at the moment. It's trying to find a way to support writers, to still support their work, to reach out to readers, kind of inform readers about their work, but taking it from the stage, from like our lovely studio setting or auditorium setting, trying to put things online, which I suppose is doable. It's still keeping that passion alive and keeping the support alive. So initiatives like this are fantastic. There's over 6 weeks, am I right, that these interviews
Yes.
are rolling out?
Yes. So I think that, I guess, you know, these are really strange times, like for everyone, but I do really think that the arts are a pillar at times like these. And I know Borrow Box with the library service has gone up, has quadrupled in subscriptions in the last month. So I think people are going back to books and those kinds of things that you can do at home. And I guess with the Live Network and the Live series, a big part of it was supporting Irish writers, many of whom have books out at the moment. And we're looking at a calendar now for the next few months where the usual literary events, many have been cancelled or postponed. So the digital series will be a chance for readers to get an insight into the books. The interviews are going to be about 12 minutes long. So it's me chatting with these 6 different writers, and readers will be able to get an insight into the book, and nice for writers to still connect with audiences in these times, you know, because I think artists are all about making work and putting work out there. So it's really nice to be able to support that. Obviously, we had events programmed for the next few months too that have been put on hold. So it's nice to be able to offer an alternative.
Well, that's it. We were very excited as part of this programme. We were going to have Patrick DeWitt join us in May. Obviously, that can't happen now, but perhaps sometime soon.
Yes, no, absolutely. Patrick was so disappointed to have to cancel. I was really excited about bringing him to Longford, especially it being my home county. Yeah. So Patrick was very disappointed, but absolutely, as soon as planes are in the air again and people can travel, we will see him in Longford at some point. So I think that'll be a great event. It'd be great to have him in the Midlands.
And we look forward to that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you were saying there, the arts, it really is, it's a scary time for the arts. But I think people are kind of finding more and more that it's when they list the things, what's the first thing you're going to do? Obviously, there's the meeting with family and all, but it's that connection. It's a way of connecting with people and connecting with emotions through the arts. I think people are finding that kind of escaping into a book or all the live the theatre that's been made available online. It's that escapism really from the world, from what's happening.
Yeah, like I guess the arts, I think, are always like a space for reflection and gives people a space to reflect, and they're community spaces. And I know at a time like this, we're talking about community and what does that mean, and how can we connect to each other. And I know that we'll be kind of looking at an unfolding, going back towards what we had, and maybe doing things differently. But I think the arts at their epicenter are about community. And I mean, especially in Longford, I saw recently, you know, obviously the musical would have been happening, and that's such a huge event, not just in terms of the arts, but in terms of the local community in Longford. So it's great to know that people people are still supporting the arts from their homes, and we do need it, and Backstage needs it, and the venues nationally need it. We need to make sure that, like, during this crisis and as we emerge from this crisis, that we still hang on to what makes us us, and that's the voices in the community, and it's the voices that come out of every town. Like, I'm from just outside of Edgeworthstown myself, and I know that my life wouldn't have gone the direction it did had I not had the library, had I not had people to talk to about books. So I'm really delighted that Alan is in the series on Friday, and that we can hopefully find ways to support our theatre makers, our musicians, and our venues during this time and after it.
Yeah, absolutely, Dani. Obviously, Alan is joining you on Friday for this interview. Very excited about that. Another very proud Longford man. But there are some very exciting interviews coming out over the next few weeks. Are they top secret, or can you divulge what you might be
No,
looking forward to?
they're not top secret, no, but I think there's a really nice mix. So if you're watching this, and you are at home and you have time on your hands, will you please go and subscribe to the channel? It's going to be shared on the Backstage page. Will you go and subscribe to it as well as watching the videos, because then you'll get notifications when the next videos are out. But there's a really nice mix. Like, Liz Nugent is going to be on it with her new book. It's crime fiction. She's great. Elaine Feeney is going to be on it with her debut novel, and that was listed in the Observer's top 20 international debuts like this year. It's a brilliant book, and it's very funny, and I think we need to kind of laugh at times like these, so like that episode will be funny.
Yeah.
And then Jane Clark from Roscommon Poetry is one of the episodes, sponsored by Roscommon Arts Centre. So there's a really, really nice mix. I think people will enjoy it, and they're not overly long. You can throw them on, have a cup of tea. That was the idea. We're having a cup of tea in the interview, and that's the length. So sit down and have a cup of tea and have a watch and see what you think.
Well, lovely. Listen, we're looking forward to Friday's episode, and for the episodes to come as well. And thanks so much for your work, and looking forward to see what 2020 unfolds.
Yes, for sure. Thanks, Janice. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, Dani. Bye.
Bye.